Hello, it is I, your angelic goddess, Spookidalia. I'm here to play games. We play games. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Resting day, which for me isn't really resting because I do more in the weekend than during the rest of the week, I think. Yeah. How are we doing? How are we doing? It's a nice day today. It's not too cold, not too warm. Very in between. Too warm is like over how much? Over 0 degrees? Too warm for me. Hi Ghosty, how are you doing? Hope you're having a nice day. Today we continue Apollo Justice. If you remember, last time I was having a lot of fun with it. We finished the first case and it took us the entire stream, which really took me by surprise. Polly Pocket. Le Mans. How do I see this? Yes, it took me by surprise because I'm usually used to the first case lasting very little, and like so many weird and exciting things happened last time. Basically, yeah, everything concerning Phoenix, everything concerning our mentor, and a lot of information we didn't get. There are a lot of mysteries to solve still. It really reminds me of the first case of the third game. I cannot wait to see more. I don't really have anything to say. Yes, I already announced what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So yes, tomorrow we're gonna start some Castlevania since we're finished Okami. And yeah, we're gonna continue playing Phoenix? It's not Phoenix Wright this time. It's only Justice for All. Justice for All. I'm excited because I did a tiny bit of a small rewatch of the previous games recently. So I mess up names. That's why I decided to play Apollo Justice anyway. So let's go. I'm so excited. Let's go. Pam, pam, pam. Here we are. Turnabout Corner. I always call Phoenix in Apollo Justice Beanix, you were Sabini. It's really true. It's very weird. It's a unique design. Oh, come on. New case. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Is it Phoenix again? Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... No! You die. So cool. I'm so excited to see 3D environments. I'm not used to that. June 15, 9:12 a.m. Write and call all offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. I mean, you still have your job, you just need to find a new employee. Which is losing your job, I suppose. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here, honest. But why? Oh wow, this place has changed. This place has changed. Here being the legendary Write and Call of offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. You must be here for the interview. The floating spaghetti. Oh yeah, what a freak. I mean, it's supposed to stay here, but what about the fork? It's like, it's that, the trick that uses like a tube inside, right? I know that one. I seen it with water. There were some fountains that were made like that. You have the water like go inside this tube of water. Like imagine this is a tube of water. You put like water inside Sorry, you put like a tube inside and water goes up and then it goes out at the top and it looks like the water is flowing from nowhere. It's very cool. You must be here for the interview, right this way. Who is this? Maya? No, it's her. It's her. And we don't even know her name yet. Hello there. You found the right place. The right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? She's so cute, oh my god. I can't believe Phoenix has a daughter. My god. Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. So cute. I guess defending? Defending? An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Oh, go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend... No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? The right and call of offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Right this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sound out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right here. Oh. Why does it say right talent agency? Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician, so her name is Trucy. So cute. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Yes, you saw her already. She's the one that gave you the cheated evidence. She's so cute. Oh my god, this is so adorable. I love her so much. That's right. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy, right. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Oh my god, such a colorful menu. Okay, let's examine the spaghetti. Wow, that fork is floating. No. What do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. She's so cute. Yeah, she's so adorable. I love her so much. How old is her? Do we have... She's 15. Future stage magician in training. Apparently the daughter of Phoenix Wright. Because Phoenix is 33. Oh my god. So cute. She's so cute. Who is the mother, I wonder? They'll probably tell us, or maybe not. And the what is a become a magician? Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Oh, an old man. He's only 33. He's not that old. I am like not that close to him, but you know, not that far away either. Someday I'll make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Thank you, Trucy. Oh, we can... Okay, who is this? An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk puppet. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. You don't want to be like Maximilian Galactica? Well, that's not a good example, to be honest. Even if it's gonna be well over 100. How rude! What do we have here? A guillotine? There are all sorts of stones paraphernalia. My god, it's been so long since I've seen these. Hat. Oh yeah, super big top hat. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapon far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. Yes, Mr. Knight really can play. Okay, a hat. A blue silk hat, just like the one Truce is wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. Does it have bunnies inside or some doves? Last thought from my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. I mean, probably. This is how you sew a person in half. Now this is to move a person. A strange split box leers on me from the wall. This is one of these boxes from cutting people in half. That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called a zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is... No, that's Apollo talking. But why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see? So I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. That's very convenient though. Could be a good idea for me. It's kinda like I organize my wardrobe as well. Yeah, too bad at the top I put pyjamas, but you know. The most normal character in Ace Attorney. I mean, he looks silly enough to be... It's just silly enough. It's not exactly what I call a welcome in the car. Oh, come on. A plant. Ah, don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. It's Mia's plant. I didn't remember this. Was this mentioned in the other games? I don't remember. It's very cute though. He lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. He? Oh, Charlie. Okay. I was thinking of Mia. Now I take care of him. What do we have here? Some books. Legal books. A lot of unrelated books in here. One trick a day, magic for idiots. You think a pro magician will aim a bit higher? We love Charlie. Since day one, so cute. I like consistency between games, even if it's small things like this. I wanna see if there are stepladders jokes. This coffee table doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. The stepladder jokes, my god, it's so silly. Isn't that a thing only in the English language? Because in Japan there wasn't. I remember reading about that. It was super silly. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kinda hard to see the difference, I think. Aren't they like both green tea? I suppose it's very hard to see. These are... What do you call this? A hoop? So one of these hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back then. Yeah. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. It was like in the 80s. Maybe a bit later. I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me. Oh, I have no idea how. Again, we can talk with her. Hey, I am a lawyer. No, you need to present this to her. I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. Looks just like the one Daddy used to have. He also used to show it to everyone. Now I take this badge and I do this, see, it's gone. Tigre. El Tigre. Was so funny because I remember I saw RT Games play through all that and he started making jokes. Since El Tigre was so good at impersonating Phoenix apparently, I started making jokes that every single character was El Tigre. Wait a minute, that's El Tigre. I remember that. That case is maybe not so strong, but I remember because it was very silly because of that. My badge! What do you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. No way! My pocket? Wait a second. There's something in there. It's a flyer from your agency. And here's your badge. You can have it back now. Okay. So, Trucy, tell me about the agency. Is this really a talent agency? You bet. Danny started 7 years ago when he quit law. We still have to know what happened. That's gonna be very important. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. Look how cute she is. Oh my god. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Ah, right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Do you work at the Big Bang Circus or whatever the name was? And that other person or agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Extraordinaire! I love her so much, she's so adorable. Yeah, she is. I remember seeing pictures of her. Of course, I didn't know anything about her being the daughter of Phoenix. I'm super blind for every game past the trilogy. And my god, she was always so adorable. I love her. Your dad, in other words. Didn't you say you couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can do magic. Okay, about you. You're Phoenix Wright daughter? That's right, after Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I will keep him fed. So, if she's 15, Phoenix had, you know, when he was 27, no. Wait, the numbers don't really, she's adopted. She has to be adopted. She cannot be 15. No, it was 22? I think. I cannot do good number counting. Let me check 1 second. So, it was 18 when she was born? I think she's adopted. I believe at this point. Some kind of a sugar daddy. Excuse me, Trucy. I don't think you know the true meaning of that word. No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I believe she's adopted. Or... how old is Phoenix in the first game? He's like 20 something, right? I wonder. Phoenix Wright. About Phoenix Wright, Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. Were you? 7 years ago? Well, like 8. 7 maybe. I'll ask Nadia about it next time I get a chance. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy is not here right now. He's in the hospital. My god. He's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. The Ickfield Clinic. It's quite close. I'll be going now. Give this showbiz geek some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. It's her dad, so you know. When you finish writing a song about Mia Fey, and it's the first thing I use actual sound effects for. That's very cool. I love songs. I used to, how do I say this? There was this YouTube channel I was following that was making songs for every game that they played. It's not in English, so you cannot say which one it is, but yeah, at the time It was very amazing. They don't do that anymore, and I don't know if they're still around, but I remember it's very cute. You know, it's a bit reminiscing of you know, anime music videos. It gives me the same energy when you did this compilation and then you created a. I mean, no, that's not really the same thing, but it reminds me of that. When fans of something, of like a particular character, made this edit of stuff. I remember there was one for Naruto. I never watched Naruto past a certain point, but yeah, it reminds me of that. Curiosity killed the cat. Wow. It's very cute, it's very cute. Good job if you write songs, it sounds very cool. 9:45 a.m. Very close, my god, only 3 minutes away. Ickfield Clinic. Is he watching the Steel Samurai? Or the Nickel Samurai? What samurai are we on now? Oh no! He's back! Someone I did not expect to see again. Visitors, yeah. Huh? I am a lawyer. Stay away from me. Yeah, are you the doctor? Yep, Dr. Itchfield, the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Darcy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I cannot read that. Sept, okay. Sept is gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Darcy? Got any places you like examined? She's underage. I'm just telling you. Whatever. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why? If it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Tracy. My god, he's such a creep. What an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Hey, this is a remix of the Encounter team. I don't remember which specifically, but... So are you watching the Steel Samurai? Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes. She's attempting to clean up. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Is that a figure of speech? I'm not good with figure of speech. I don't think Phoenix was raised in an actual barn. Or yes, I'm not sure. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Look at him being all smug. My god, this version of Phoenix, it's so weird. What are you watching here? The Steel Samurai? What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with a great school crowd. What? I have no idea I like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. What else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? It's all Maya's fault. She got you hooked onto this. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. What happened in these 7 years, Phoenix? What? Oh yeah, and this is his grape juice, his beloved. Ah, Daddy, you snuck up some grape juice in again? Not wine, it's grape juice. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? Why, Phoenix, why? Why, Phoenix? The man loves his grape juice. I don't think there is much more to examine. Is this manga? No, just many DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Boogaloo. They really made that joke. Little children's action hero show. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Is it Maya? Something like that. What do you mean? Everyone should love Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix, I am a lawyer. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? Badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. What do you have to tell me? What happened? So what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. You were hit by a car? He tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. 30 feet is like 5 meters? I don't know. 3 meters? I don't know any sort of unit of measurement that is not meters. So yeah. Only stopping when my head hit a telephone pole. Your head hit a telephone phone after getting hit by a car. It's a miracle you're alive. My only injury was a sprained ankle. My god, Phoenix. I'm out to see. There's something that it just doesn't sit right. Just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Right. And she's so big. Yeah, she's old for you. Trust is still a child. How many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. Look at her, she's pouting. But you'll always be that little baby girl to me. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm not buying it. Something you should know about Tracy. Or Trucy. She's a magician, right? Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Oh, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. Does she have magical powers? Do we always need some companion girl who has magical powers? Emma didn't have those, but you know, Emma was special. And my beloved. I love Emma so much. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So what's the deal with the Right Talent Agency? What could the Right Talent Agency possibly want from me? No need to get prickly now. It has to be dragged in like this. But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. We're in big trouble here at the office. Big. Thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? Smug Phoenix. And one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are you going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? That's the problem with such a tight operation. Do you not get money from your unwinnable poker game? It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other two must fall. But it's so unnerving. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. Do you go to school dressed like this? It's interesting. How could you do this to me, to us? Polly. Polly? Oh, the new nickname unlocked. What? Now it's my fault. On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. So who is the client? Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Yes, so. Left the office just before 9 o'clock. Let's go into that Indochine pasta joint, Alden Teas. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Someone on, yeah. I mean, he said he was trying to dodge him, so it wasn't on purpose. Or maybe it was. Or maybe they did it like it would happen. It was an accident. The car sent me flying. Yeah, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. Yeah, they just ran over me with a car. Nothing to worry about. The car sped off in this direction. Okay. So good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, don't you? Well, I'm your client. Again? Find the guy who knocked me into the telephone pole. Hold on, I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. You will know, Apollo, that for some reason there is a need for you to be a bit of both. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. And you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor, Ethan. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. There is more. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Does he? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? Okay. Let's go. One more thing. Do look into my accident, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. Okay. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. Map added to the court record. Okay. Let's go. Who will be the client? Most importantly, who will be the prosecutor in court? Which is the most interesting thing for me. Hey, hey, hey! How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Oh, it must be the, you know, from the food joint, I suppose. Hey there, Trucidol. Sounds like you pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well and ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is the polo fellow, hey? Yes? Look at him there, arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. Don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Polo. Polo means chicken in my language. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle been stormed, my keeps been kept, my noodle stand been stolen. They steal something for you? You know, Mr. Eldoon? Mr. Eldoon. Nothing comes to mind. Usually they make puns with names, so. Polly? No nicknames. It's too late. It's too late. You're Polly now forever. I'm sorry. You know in this part? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Ah, it's an anagram of noodles. Okay. Eldoon. Okay. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trosidol. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon. Our client. Mr. Guy. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon? What? He has what do you call this? Fisharmonica? Anything for you, Trosidol? So, who are you? You're on a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy is Eldoon, the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. I do like my noodles. It's not that long, really. My family been noodlemen for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers, 15, passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. That didn't turn out so well. And 100% we'll have to figure out what his livelihood was. Was not denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny is the word. Oh, I found it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Interesting mental image, eh? Yeah, Apollo, yeah. So last year, I started my noodles trend. The 5th generation of Eldoon noodles. So Eldon noodles, you see. Tell me more about Eldon noodles. You know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, they're saltier than salt. Yeah, I don't know if I like it then. Too salty, yeah, not really my thing. I prefer a good balance. That is a regular this noodle stand. He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days too. Him and his assistant. Okay. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Okay, wish I could. I give anything for a bald spot now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand gone. The entire stand. Well, we saw in the starting cutscene that there was someone moving like a big thing. So, but then we saw someone die. We need to see. Stolen? What happened to the stand? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. Is it louder? Even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. Sounded more like the blues than the whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh, I like this song. I remember this song from the first case. I really, really like this song. So they stole it. He was probably going out. Why is he playing in here? Merakin's clinic. Come for a checkup today. Okay. Oh no. Maybe some bomb cut it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without the stand, I'm finished. Nice face. All my noodle bowls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Any house, that's the deal. Good luck. Any information? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls kill a man. And I really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Oh, okay. Get it back today if you can, Polo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn from the bizarre. Just the beginning, Apollo. Wait for the 4th or 5th case. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. What is it? Oh, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. There's a thief running around. Someone stole a pair of my panties. Why? Japan. Whatever. My panties, yes. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucidol. I was alone in the office last night. I'd hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! This dog? Who is this dog? That was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, you can buy more. It's not the end of the world, but I understand how it feels. At least the scene of the crime is convenient. It was just here. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in the near future, Polo. And you help out Trucidol here too. You hear? So we have 3 things to do. We need to find about the accident, we need to find about the stolen panties, and we need to find about the stolen noodle stand. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. They're gonna be probably related to each other. Let's see where we stand. Haha. The first item on our list. Phoenix Wright. That is hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. What is this? Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item. Mr. Eldun request to find his stolen stand. For what we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. I mean, if it's free and you can go there every day to eat, I see it as a win, Apollo. I eat, ramen almost every day, so... And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. Bowl of noodles looking better and better. Well, I don't think we're gonna see any money, Apollo. Let's go, Polly, to the streets! Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me! She's so cute. Okay. When do we start? So, did you keep... No, let's... Can we go outside? We don't really need to go to Phoenix yet. Let's go to the accident scene. Oh. This is the park, Kitaki. This is USA, remember? Super America. It is not Japan. So this is when Mr. Rice got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. I'm a little curious about... Oh. This is the park. What's going on here? Oh. Hello. Who are you? Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that ASCII voice. Why my student is waiting? I don't know what our ASCII voice is meant to be. That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Oh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Ah, you, kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing, bye. Apollo, we can't live without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family, they're the biggest organ. Oh my god, it's Yakuza. No, we are in the USA, so it's not Yakuza, it's just the mafia. I understand. Oh god! If you're going to ask something, ask it, if you're man enough. Oh my god. Yay! Way to whip him into shape, man. No, trust you're learning the wrong things here. I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice Attorney at Law. He looks could kill this woman would be a mass murderer by now. She might be already a murderer. The music is going on over there. Oh, who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. Bet she has a story, you know? There's something about that. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Okay, let's... I am an attorney. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Maybe the map? Sorry, kid. Okay. Okay. You are... What about your family? Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... No, Truth, you cannot say that. She's a dangerous woman. Yes. Whoa! What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her? Ah, that seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. True. Very true. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Through me, please. I'm begging you here. Oh my god. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea. Takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business. Last night accident. Did you see anything? Was supposed to be a car accident here last night. Last night. Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes, you're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great pointman. Capo? Pointman? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since this morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? What happened to the paint? What the freak is this? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. I found your father drowning in a sea of paint. He didn't mention this. So you came to his rescue? You have my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see? I'm sure the dragon is glaring at me. It's a bit of a silly dragon. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? A gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Don't be such a stiff player, boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see? Boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I avail myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. I don't know how, that will help you clean paint. You should use like some mop or something. Public facilities? I wonder if she means the trash can. Let's see what's happening here. Actually, let's examine a tiny bit. So there is paint here. Why was it? No, because they were painting the wall. What a mess. This paint knocked over by the car? Yes, it was. And we'll have to clean up the mess. Oh no, don't bring them here. Then you can make them clean up their own mess. You're cute, naive but cute. You can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. Why is there always criminals like these just here? Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. The dragon. Did the dragon see anything? A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? This paint must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. It's the third. What happened to the other two? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So I... Don't tell me, it's better they don't know. It is understandable what happened. Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. Taki family is pretty big around this part. I like the fox, it's so cute. That's our family crest from the old country. Sure. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. Need a crest too, Apollo? How about the scales of justice or a lunar lander? I'll pass. You can make his hair. What the freak? Okay, sorry. My phone being loud. I don't think there is anything else here. What's going on with that lady over there? Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Mom, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, Mom. Quite a determined old lady. I'm a little more interested in this park. Sorry, I should silence this. Okay. You know what I think? I better filming a movie. I don't think. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Like Will Powers. He needs to stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Something happened here, officer? Oh? Oh no, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else? Apollo is not a kid. I mean, if he has like a lawyer badge, he must be at least, I don't know, 20? I'm an attorney. Something wrong. Detective Sky? Ah! It's Emma! Oh my god! Emma! I knew she would come back in this game. I was just waiting for it. It's Emma! Oh my god, she's so cute. Detective. Is there no gumshoe in this game? Is there Emma instead? I like that if it's like that. Why is she wearing a lab coat? You hardly want to comment on how people are dressed. Yeah, you go around like this, Trusty, everyone is gonna look at you weirdly. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, Mom. They claim to be lawyers. Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Oh my god! Oh god! It's Emma! She's... How many years have passed? She was so young. Do we have her profile? We do. Age? We don't know. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Do we know her? Age 42. Plum Kitaki. He's 46. This is someone. And then you have this woman. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see her. She's the best. I love her so much. I liked her more than Maya, which is a lot to say. Because I love Maya. So imagine even more. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyachelunodositras? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trusty. Try to keep out the riffraff, if you would. Yes, Mom. No, let me talk to her again. No. I need to talk to Emma. Why don't we ask this nice woman across the street? Can we examine these? There's a big trash can on the way of the park. Guess we could check it out. Detective life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. It's the Meraki something. Look like the slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? Oh, it's specchietto retrovisore. It's a mirror, side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something or someone. I don't think it breaks. You know, Phoenix was hit from the front. So these are probably hit like the side of the wall or something. Wait, you don't think? I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Right. And he took off his mirror? Never knew that it was so strong. I don't feel... I mean, the mirrors are actually not that... they're kind of fragile, right? When I was little, my father... and my father was driving me back from something in the evening. I don't remember, actually. And the car was too close to his car. And he actually broke his side view mirror. So it's not... I mean, a car running quickly... Yes. But... I don't think they're so resistant. They're probably one of the least resistant part of a car. You don't even room in my pocket for one of these though. Which do you want to take? Can you just keep that in hand? Let's keep the slippers. Slipper for patients at the Meractis clinic was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. Okay, hello? I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one was in. Unless you want a face full of whatever. This is People's Park. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. Wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Donated by Big Wins Kitaki. The Kitaki family built this park. Nice for them to give the community like that. Yeah. I mean, they must have had the reasons. Can we talk? What about the park? Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite a commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire, someone was killed. Strange circumstances too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house too? A crime without honor, without remorse. Did they steal something from you? It's a private matter. Wanna hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer. So what happened? Did they steal? Bloomers, last night. I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. Oh, so there is someone that goes around stealing women's underwear? I mean, it's a common trope for some questionable characters, but you know, wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is an ardent criminal. It wasn't you, was it? I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. What can they have in common? In this area, it might be just people from this area. Let's imagine Muskitaki panties. That's why, Apollo, why? We'll find your bloomers too. Great, show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time? Oh, she's back. Is she part of the Kitaki family too? She has a 4-leaf clover. She looks very elegant. A scarf. Oh, painted nails, so cute. I never painted my nails green. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Yeah, she's part of the family. Ah, oh, hello, mother. She's a Kitaki too? Oh, miss. Here, our flyer. The right anything agency? Anything agency? Oh yeah, why is it? What the frick? Yeah, do you like the new flyer? You just put a sticker on it. I guess it's a new flyer. So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by your office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Yeah, why did you give her the flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Okay, thank you for doing that. Do you know about this? Oh yeah, we can examine it actually. Doesn't seem... Oh, there's paint underneath. The bottom is covered with paint. What's this weird shape here? Looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stopped in some yellow paint. Time was left when the leaf was removed. Got paint on my hand. Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. No, so rude. Okay. So someone was wearing these. I mean, doesn't tell us much. Can we present this? Sorry kid, I have no idea. Okay. Can I take the other one and present it to her just to be sure so I don't have to do it again? Blah 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 blah. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know? Do you have pockets in your dress? It's gonna be this like handbag over here. My dresses don't have pockets, so it's very annoying. Wow. Mira slipped into pocket. Okay, do you know of this? What? Okay. Is there anything to examine with this? This got turned off. It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. No. That's very dangerous. Zap! What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. She really has Maya's personality, but she's cuter than Maya. Maya was a bit sillier. I don't know how to say it. You mean don't shock you? Zap! They're very similar though, which I enjoy. I love Maya. Okay, paint. Nothing to see here, I think. It's just a broken mirror. Can you tell me anything about this mirror? It's probably from the car that knocked the fellow across the street. Right, to make this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kitaki paint, you pay the price. Sure. Okay, let's take the other one then. Because we already, you know, examined these. There's some paint on the slippers in this trash can. Can only carry one thing? Yes. Why can you only carry one thing? Probably one of these is gonna disappear. And you put these in a pocket, by the way. How do I leave? Let's go to the stand thief. So I suppose that's his house. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldon's house. Silly. So this is where his stand was stolen from. I see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Oh! There's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? Meractis Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. No. Wait. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I really don't think so. There's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Oh, Guy. Oh, it's Guy Eldon. There you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. Vote. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory ball gets. Just remember that. Okay, let's examine. Doggo! You have Doggo! Look, a donkey! Good boy, Salty. Sure the dog has a real name, Tracy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. Didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon. Soon. For Spoon's sake. Pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Yeah, maybe not the best thing to feed your dog. So his house. No. Always press the wrong button. His house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup. Is your wife here or is she not important? We have some water. Looks like the oil drum is connected to the sink. Ah, it's oil. Yeah, why would water be here? Collecting rainwater to the dishes. I'm environmentally conscious. Oh yeah, the oil drum is just... Yes, it collects rainwater. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look at that sign over there. Eldon only uses water from all natural sources. So it means he gets rainwater. Okay, there is these. That's the place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and pretty with a blue tarp there. So use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night. I see. You see? What? You figured out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. Clearly knew what was under the sheet. It wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Are these a thing? Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. Eldon house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Perhaps needs sun of me or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. Would make sense. Okay, we also have these, which I kept for last. Is it yours, Mr. Eldon? Hey, but there's the heart and soul of Eldon noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, sonny boy, I'm begging ya. Decorated with Eldon noodles mascot. Mascot? What a freak. What mascot? Oh, a frowny face? A screaming face? It's the Eldon noodles mascot. Mr. Salty is so cute. The very endearing mascot, is it? It's like screaming in pain. I don't know about that. You know, come to think of it, looks a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts. Can I help it if I like red? Okay, something in the back maybe? No, it's just the same mascot. Oh look, I love these little personal touches. Seems a shame to add it on the bottom of the bowl. Oh, when I touched the paint flapped off. Must have painted it on by hand with warm, professional care. To find the cheapest paint it could find we called professional thrift. It's very standard. I don't think there is anything to it. Well, we can talk. So your stand. Pass down from father to son. The stand scene, I'm gonna speed up a tiny bit. Share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. High blood pressure, yeah. Too much salt is not good for your blood. So your stand, Mr. Eldon noodles, was stolen. Wasn't just the stand was stolen, sonny boy. Lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. Didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. So the reason is, if this is like a murder because someone was killed, what's the deal with stealing the stand? They wanted to put the blame on him? No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. Got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckon. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. That's when I went inside. Did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Many people eat noodles for breakfast. Well, probably it's a fast, you know, nutritional food. So maybe I never ate noodles for breakfast, but you know, I technically skip breakfast most days because I wake up in the afternoon. I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. I stand up my whole life in it. My whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least I left one bowl. Look there on the ground. Don't find the stand today. I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Just bring one plate of noodles. And whoever gets it, that's your profit for the day. The garage. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. You have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. Garage, right. You don't think the thief lives here, don't you? Feh! I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Let's make sure to check out that garage. Okay, I mean, this is your bowl. Do you have anything to say about it? I can tell my boss by the Mrs. Salty logo. Mascot of Eldon noodles. Come to the stand, they sit, they drink deep from that bowl, and when they see the bottom, their face looks just like Mr. Salty's. That's an interesting concept. Can't play a trade if you don't load the tools. Remember that. Have you seen these? Sorry, Sunny Boy, my interest is for my son and precious little else. Okay, we're gonna have to show this to someone else. So, a police card. Is there anything about it? Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry, miss, not going to the clinic today. Something happened? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. You have to find someplace else to play doctor. Look like the right day to be playing doctor. Little more info on this Meraknis clinic. Could ask Miss Colel Dun. We should check out that garage. Can we go inside? I mean, it's half open, I suppose. 3 shots for the price of 1. A special offer. Now's our chance, Apollo. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. I mean, sure. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Meraktis clinic looks more like a casino parlor. Yeah, I had the same impression. Usually casinos are very shiny and gold and such. Never been to one, but I've seen them. Must be quite profitable. Funny, looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Don't think so, don't think so. Can I move? I can go inside the garage. We can just ask him maybe first. What's about the clinic? Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Feh, probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. You want this for giving someone food poisoning? Police car got here this morning, actually. Asked what way they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Doctor works for the wrong crowd. Just a matter of time before he got what's coming for him. Let's have a look inside the garage and see what's going on. A skeleton and a kitty! Very cute. This is the place. This is where the panty snatcher run. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. See? Could you try and say panties so many times? Oh, there is a phone there. But I want to see the cat first. Hey, a kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, so cute. It's not coming down. You look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. So cute. Oh, this. I see, I see. This is the car that ran over Phoenix yesterday. Skeleton. Hey, someone there. Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton in paint and gold. The mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. Place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? Screams something, that's for sure. Is that very creepy? What about this phone? There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Okay. Oh, also that. But there is a phone here. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crashed for sure. I don't know if it belongs to the doctor here. Should bring it to him later. You haven't seen the doctor yet. Just a cell phone. Also, there is this. Reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe, which is the case where Emma appeared, which is very cute. We saw Emma right now. A piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow! I remember the case record whenever I'm checking out a car. I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gonna have a hobby, I guess. I mean, he's a defense attorney. He needs to check other cases. There's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... what? Oh, my panties. Are ready? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. Not really, don't mention it. No, I'm serious, I'm really impressed. Must have a nose for finding girls' panties. What are those? My little panties, of course. They come home to mama. I can't wait to use them. Going to put them on now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Where'd that come from? How did that ball get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? I love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows them nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Yeah, so they're a prop for magic. Finally, a pipe. Well, that's one place solved at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Well, at least it's something. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Let me check the panties out if there is like any information on them. It just doesn't look like there's anything. Does it have some tricks? There's a cute bow. Something the matter? Just wondering if there was just like a switch on these. Of course not. Mysterious. Want to know the secret of my panties? She's a very special girl. What about these? There is a very interesting watch strap. It's kind of odd though. If you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. You're right, sharp, Apollo. What does it tell you? The owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They didn't drop their phone after all. And I figured they were a little spacey already. That's an interesting point. Don't see anything else. I mean, it could be just a fake one. And then we have these. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue for me, are you, Polly? Let's see. We don't have evidence because we left it there. But, you know, not that I can think of. What are you smiling about? Wasn't smiling, was the dust in here? Achoo! Don't make faces like that. Achoo! So misleading. Well, I'm sure there's gonna be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. Yeah, we can go and come back here very quickly. Oh, we need to do the the usual moving one area from another. Okay, let's get this. The side view mirror with some paint. Yes, let's take the mirror. Pum, 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 pa-da-dum. Pum, pum, pum. Pum, 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 pum. And then here. Look at that. Think I do have just the clue you got in mind. The mirror. That's not the button to present it once more. Take that! My clue is this. New music. Wow, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Let's go check it out. Yes, this is where we find it. So very simply, it's gonna be from this card is the one that hit Phoenix. Looks like we just solved the case. The card that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. You put the pro in professional, Apollo. Yeah, she really likes people that are very competent in what they do. Apollo! Now that we solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. it's some information, it's good to give him. Pom, pom, pom. No, that's not where I wanted to go. We need to go to the clinic. June 15, Eachfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Yo! What's with the yo? Not bad, Rosie, not bad. It's good to have you younguns on the case. You're not that old, Phoenix, you're only 33. Let's all daddy-o get some well-deserved air. The elderly need the rest. Why is it elderly? It's just 33. Was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out if you want to. So, we have found these, which I forgot, press the wrong button again. This was the thing that led you to the car. Yes sir, the mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Of course you must say, I was the one who made solving that case possible. And then we have these. Look, my panties, they came home to mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Those special ordered those. Yeah, I mean, if they are for a show, it's understandable. I hate to have to buy a new pair. Very, very expensive. Well, we can talk. Progress report. I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Paul is amazing. Found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. And you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Meractis clinic. Meractis, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is Meractis clinic? Tell me more! The rumors. Good money in a bad way. Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Injuries you can take to a public hospital, you see? Use the Meractis clinic for their patch-up jobs. Okay. What about People Park? Okay, something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. It's not our concern in any case. Let's ignore that and find that noodle strand. Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to the Meractis place. Maybe hit them up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. Solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! Leaves the noodle strand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. Be happy to help with anything not involving money. Back to the office to plan our next move. Oh, Phoenix. Well, weren't you the one that was always having problem with money? I guess it still does. Oh, hello. You're the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes. I knew it. Something the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. Okay, what is your request? Let me guess. Something been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought. You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Okay, so we have the person to defend. It was a very intricate way to start. I mean, we needed more information, I suppose. Murder. Have you heard about what happened at the park? I want to hear a story, but we can first check this. Wow, what happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is this, your fiancé? Tell me your story. So what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their organization? No, not yet. So she has to marry someone in the family. And maybe the person who's accused of murder is gonna be the heir. And there's gonna be some, shady stuff happening. You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss son. The boss son? So he's a gangster? Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. With my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki, I like the sound of that. Oh my god. So who is your fiancé? The only son. His name is Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. Oh. Well, yeah, he has a son of a big family. Why does he have a freaking... the badger? That's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. Doesn't son look very menacing? If he's the boss' only son... Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place one day. Say, I'm a boss already, of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. First solo defense case. Crime boss son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Oh, so smart. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Okay, now we can access the scene of the crime then. Can I present you something? Have you seen this phone by any chance? I keep pressing the wrong button. Not sure I understand. Okay. Okay, this is probably... If this is like the doctor phone, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, let's go. Oh, we can go to the detention center also. Should we go here first? Yeah, let's first go to the scene of the crime. Oh, there is a motorbike now. Because if we find some stuff, we can present it to the guy. So this is it, my first murder crime scene. I mean, technically, your first other case was also a crime, whatever. It's your kid again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing, we're investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Oh? Why does it say it request on it? I must have used the Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Who are you? Mr. Gavin? Who's this guy? I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Gay? 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 He gives gay energy a tiny bit. Mr. Gavin? Are you like his brother? I don't think it can be his son. Ah, oh god, that's German. Fraulein. I don't know what that means. But it's a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place. Can I help? Ah, yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out there. Here, I will take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! What about Apollo? Hey, what about me? Oh, this is the standee. Okay. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Maybe you cannot have like such a super cool voice. Just a, you know. I don't know. Do we have him spitting image of Mr. Gavin? Blue like the wind, left like the wind. Okay. Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. He's a bit of a Don Giovanni. I don't know what the word was. Who was that? Ah! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, just a mannequin. They sure got me. Might I ask exactly what is it? Is it Emma again? Yay! Are you the new gumshoe? Oh, it has her team. It's a remix of her team. It's you. How did you kids get in here? She reminds me of Mia, in a way. This guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. Let us in. Oh, him again. That glamorous fop. Always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, you have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? Emma? You okay? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says that this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. Why is she like this? It's a bit annoying. It took you 30 minutes to figure it out. So what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. What the freak? The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Sky. I'm in charge of this crime scene. Do we know your age now? Oh, we don't know. Maybe later. Doesn't seem that happy about it. Doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Emma! She's 25. Oh, Emma, so cute. I'm a detective of the case obsessed with forensic science. Maud Tachi. Tachi? Okay. This Waki is age 19. How old are you? 21. Yeah, they are quite young. Getting married already, my god. I mean, he looks 21. Sorry, 19. Emma, my beloved Emma. I love her so much. Let's examine. So this is the stand. Oh wow, there's a knife. So many things. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look, the stand. It says Eldun. I've noticed. But we solved the case of the missing stand at least. So the circumstances could stand to be better. Very cool. Okay, there is this on the ground. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. We need to investigate. Oh no, she's mug. What the freak is that face? Investigation are to be carried out by professional, scientifically. I love her so much. My favorite character, I don't care. Favorite character ever. I don't care. Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Let's check out what we came here to find at least. Well, there is a weapon here, but... we are here for the body. There is a leaves. Well, we can talk to her. Emma, so cute, my god. I love her so much. Very gay for her, absolutely. The case. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's neck time. Oh no, she's so silly. Munch, 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 munch. Is she eating peanuts? Oh my god, I love her so much. Tell me she's in every case from now onwards. In every case of the trilogy. I don't care. I love Gumshoe as much as you want. But Emma, she's the best. Not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. Oh, playing with her hair. Never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life, huh? Next defense attorney? What is your story? What happened to your sister? What is she doing? I wonder. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's Nectar. Okay, she's not really in the mood to talk with us. Hey, about the defendant. Emma, please. Please. Okay, Emma. Do you know... There's a knife here. Hey there, not messing with the crime scene. Well, we are here for the body, but there are no signs. I mean, so smug. I don't think. Is that really like? Well, we know that this is here, so I suppose we can go back. Oh, she's not here anymore. Well, let's go say to Eldun that we found this thing. Oh, Mr. Eldun! Hello? Like I left. We found the stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Too bad, looks like we have to wait a little longer. What a bummer. Well, at this point we can go see to the detention center, right? Let's go see how the kid, suppose, it's 19, but you know, our defendant is doing. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. For your lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Ah, yes, we're attorneys. Was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Well, maybe we can ask Phoenix if we can tell Emma that we can talk to her. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem? No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Why? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Alright, you're a lawyer, aren't you? Doing that on purpose? Making fun of you, Apollo. So what about this defense request? Related to the murder in People Park. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldun noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you know? That's unusual indeed. Why does he always feel like he knows more than we do? Hi, Dusty. Have a nice lurk. Nice to see you here. Having a lot of fun. And I'm simping a lot for a couple of characters as well. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. I mean, you don't know what the murder weapon was? The funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? I think she'd be involved with this. She's also very cute, Phoenix. You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. 10 years! Yeah, she was 15 at the time, so... My god, time really flies. She was still a high school student at the time. I will make her about the same age as me. Oh, so you are 25 as well, Apollo. That's nice. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too. The shining prince on the motorcycle. Hey, Mushy Lizard. Nice to see you here. Hope you're having a good day. Wow, dancing munchy lizard. Prince? You know that guy? Looks a lot like Gavin. Apollo, tell me about this prince of truces. Indulge a concerned father. It was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? Why is he so smug? I will never get over his smugness. My guess is Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier, what a lovely name, it's so dreamy. I mean, I suppose, didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? A feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, the detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. It's gonna be the... what's the name? The one that they use to clean crime scenes and find fingerprints. Tell her I said hi. She's so cute, I love her. Oh my god. Okay, so in here... So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Ah, it's the same identical image. Whoa! Now what is this, Trusy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. That's not a good idea. This is probably very toxic. It's getting more and more... It's an aluminium powder, right? Should be. White powder plate. Yeah. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Sorry, Phoenix. Would be so nice to be able to move from any place, from any other place, but suppose the game follows a logic. Emma, my beloved. My god, she's so cute. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't. Where do you get that? Same pose, by the way. Brought it from the office. You work at the Right and Call Law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Oops. Daddy? I'm sorry, what did you say you were? Trusty Wright, Phoenix Wright daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Can start by not calling me Mr. Wright apprentice. This powder used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Well, that's what prints! So cool! I love her so much. Okay, can we talk to you? The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? It was a body pulling a noodle strand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. What was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. It was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim name was Paul Merakitis. Oh, was it the doctor? I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Time of death, June 14, after 10 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet to the right temple. The right temple, okay. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her Apollo. After all, we know where the stand comes from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand comes from. The stand owner is... Guy Eldun. Take that! Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldon Noodles, Mr. Eldun himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Right picked the right kids for the job. Apollo is your age, Emma. Or whatever. I guess he is shorter. Saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Thank you. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean what did he do? He was a doctor. Starting to see a connection here. What is your story, Emma? I already know it, but you know. Oh, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Very smug. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Yeah. See, Emma is so cool. She's the best. Love her. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs. Just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Yeah, she was, but you don't know, Apollo, what happened to her. Ah, what's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owe them. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. The defendant. Will you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? Actually, yes, I am. But we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Moractis Clinic. Ah, maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? She's so shocked all the time. Detective about the case. I see. So that means Dr. Meraktis stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Okay, do we we can check some stuff. For example, I mean, this is just a stand. And this is Mr. Eldun noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldun in big letters, doesn't it? That mark on his paper under there looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him, what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right! Congratulations, Apollo! Yeah. Need to deal with the murder. So, there is this on the floor. Blue tape tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I don't think in the middle of the night you have a picnic, but maybe. All the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. As the police put the stops here after all. She's so cool. I love her so much. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. The body of the victim has already been removed. You think the victim was the noodle stand thief? Think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business, little plum Kitaki style. We are missing so many informations at the moment. It's a knife! A sheep, to be precise. Look at that. This smugness. Why are all the characters so smug in this game? Oh, lingo! Defendant Woki Kitaki is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Yeah, I don't think you find that sort of knife like everywhere very commonly. Wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Look at this, there's a handprint on this sheep. A handprint, then that might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Can we just, oh, First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Look closely at the handle. I mean, this is clearly the bigger one. More than one fingerprint there. The black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. I want to analyze this one. The big one. Right, let's get detecting. First, sprinkle some aluminium powder over the print. With a press of space, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminium powder, so you just dust it in. She still has the silly glasses. And blow it off. Blow? Don't have a microphone here, Emma, sorry. It's like magic. Isn't it though? Let's give it a shot. It's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Okay, can I just... Okay, no, I need to press. Okay, I can spam it. So, you know. It's gonna be somewhere in here. Okay. Is it not enough? Maybe a tiny bit more? Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police office has samples so you can tell whose fingers the print belong to. Okay. And this is identical to the last case of the first game. Pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. I mean, yeah. Oh, this is the doctor, Palmer Actix. It's probably his, right? I see already some similarities. Yeah, pretty much. Comparison complete. This beautiful DS graphics. The fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes! Isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science! It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. Knife added. Okay. Do we have... Sorry, Emma. Sorry, Emma. Okay. Can I check these for fingerprints? There aren't any, though. If I present to you this, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. Ask me anything you like. Scientifically. No, okay. I wanted to see if we could find some... Fingerprints analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. Doesn't just talking about it leave you breathless with excitement? Let me know if you find any evidence might have a point or two, right? I don't think I can. Okay. I'm a lawyer! Reminds me of when Mr. Wright was still defending. Everything I have now is thanks to him. Remember, help as many people as you can. That's your job. She's right, Polly. Let's make a difference. Something wrong? She felt inspired. Don't think we have anything else for her. Sorry, Emma. Love you so much, but we might just want to... Also, we can examine this. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Details. Yeah, there are just fingerprints. We already checked these. Was here the night of the crime? Yeah, it's not that great. So he was holding it... Wait, isn't here another print? Another... No, it's probably still his, but you know. There is another one here though. Emma, what if I show this to you again? Defendant fingerprints were found on that knife. Which means that at the very least he was here to stand. Okay. It's highly possible, yes. Don't use worrying about what's out already, just worry about what's yet to come. Okay, I wanna do something. There is something we still haven't examined. These. The big waste, blah blah blah. You aren't going to search through the trash? Think we need to? Lemao. You need to, trash isn't a hobby of mine. Okay, so we don't really care about that anymore. Okay, I suppose what we need to do next is just see our client. No, apparently not. Well, we can go tell Eldun that we found this or not. What do you say? Any leads? Do we have any leads? One moment. Alakazam! Alakazing! So what happens next? That's it. Pretty neat, huh? Okay. Interesting. I don't think there is much more we can do, though. Can we go tell Phoenix something? Phoenix. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I never examined the silly... Okay. The garbage bin. The one in the back. I love you, Emma. Oh my god, so cute. This. There's got to be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear. Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. They're not mine. Distinctive bloomers. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and reading over. Good idea. Don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right addition. Love her so much. Okay, we can go... Yeah, it's the only place where we can go. Hello! Is he here? Hopefully. Meeting hours for the day are all done. We still have 3 minutes. Father's talking in a private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, all... Ah, they're here. Oh, a menacing man! With a cute apron? You Wookiee's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Should I give you like a Sicilian accent? What's the Sicilian accent? I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family. No, that's not how it works. Okay. Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son innocent. He killed no one. And why do I always turn Russian? Whatever. If you were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capished loud and clear. You gotta do more than understand to make it. You'll learn though. Even the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. Why is everyone Russian? It just naturally evolves into a Russian accent every time I talk. I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be walkie. A G is not a G till it does her time. Bizui. What? You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. Oh, he's dead. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. My God. So much for talking to our client. Oh, we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. The biggest mystery of all remains. I'm supposed to build a case for the trial. Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. Thank you, Trucy. What a mess. We spent most of the time here doing absolutely nothing related to the case. Just doing random stuff. I mean, everything is gonna be related, but you know. Yes, continue. June 16, 9:46 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Trucy. He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said we'll be fine, as long as you're there, Trucy. Fine, we'll be fine. Here comes justice! I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Oh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Oh, okay. Aham. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. I don't think Apollo will sound like that, ever, but you know. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here he is. Good morning. Yo, sup? Hit me with a guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do American accents. Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See? That's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. Maybe I should voice train more. My worst fears realized. I'll start and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. June 16, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Here it is. I was expecting him to be the prosecution. Court is now in session for the trial of walkie-talkie. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge. Oh, he has a German accent. That's him. The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor. It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I fear that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not a worry, Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more that VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who battered my brother? It was worth cancelling a show or two. I see, he's a very cool dude. You may give your opening statement to the court. Before that, I was thinking. I cannot snap my fingers. It doesn't work. I'm not very good. Is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. There's no way to get a crowd jumping, Herr Judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. A-chung, baby. Today we play it my way. Oh, he has a rocking team. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on your up in order to get down. To prosecuting is crazy. The victim, Paul Meratings, director of the Meratis Clinic. The scene, my god, that's how they found the body? That's very unsettling. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean undeniable? If you are to glare at anyone, Her Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Hey, look at him. 9? Not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you tell without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Meraktis Clinic? Objection! Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to my homies, I believe he said. What? What is right? They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like they got you good, huh, Polly? Well, this is only unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. It's gonna be something like he wanted to prove his worth to his dad, so he says he killed the man, but he did not do it. It's gonna be something like that. You, son, are the defendant Woki, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You step to a Kitaki, you must be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail. You got to hand it to him, Woki sure of gas. My god. It's good though that I'm playing this game, so I can practice speaking faster. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well done, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself? I don't have a good feeling about this. What is with Kitaki's true? I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my What does that mean? He messed up my my operation. Okay. And then he just let me go without a word. See ya later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? But nothing makes sense. Saying you were one of the victim's patients. Lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true that. I tell you one thing, that doc was whack. Yeah, we don't know anything. He hasn't told us anything. Cross-examination. Tell you one thing, the doctor was a quacker. Can you explain what a quacker was? The word you're looking for is quack. Isn't that a little harsh? What's you, pointy locks? That's who do you think you are? You're a lawyer? Okay, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. But why? Why do you have to show him? Someone, you mean? Is there anyone with a score to settle with, doctor? Beside you? Yeah, better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done, straight gangsta style. Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. The clinic about half a year ago. So what did he do wrong? So you were a patient at the Meraktis clinic half a year ago. For what reason? I'm what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the rivalry's family. That's when I pulled a jack move. I ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. and running 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Yeah, I was more than a match for those guys. Okay, so I got shot. Was shot in the heart. My god, and you survived? You're very lucky. My god, can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Trucy, you don't have to worry about that. Bullet stopped just short of my temper, you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it wasn't for that quick doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. I mean, if it's like a heart surgery... my god. Surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. And then it just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So it failed the operation and the bullet stayed there. It's very dangerous, my god. It could touch the heart. I don't know how surgeries work, but I imagine. What do you think it means? It's whack, that's that. Sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me. So I gotta go. Get another dog to patch me up again. You went to someone else? This bullet is still? You know it, I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. That's a very disturbing image to me. Is it not in danger? I should be in danger. Like, a sudden movement and it can go through, right? The heart is not... I mean, I suppose the heart is not super easy to just penetrate if it's a bullet. But, you know, a bullet is shaped to perform. So, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. That sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Whoa, G-Man, we're no accident, that's... My god, that's for shizzle. Seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting it down was like doing to the world a favor. Please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. What is the mistake? Only come to light that day. Was found during the family health checkup. That was the wackiest thing of all of G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, boy. A relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Which is, yeah, what I was thinking. Yes, Herr Dr. Meraktis had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way, that's whacked. There is proof. Your checkup report. Metallic object found near heart. I wanna take a look at that if you allow me, game. Walkie-talkie age 19 male. Metallic object found near Earth. Urgent exam needed. Yeah. So you needed to have it extracted as soon as possible. How ironic, they would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Ha ha ha. Well, now the place is hopping. Let's get this gig started. So started? We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness. Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden. A little uneasy myself. This Gavin's strategy? Okay, who's the what the freak? Who the freak are you? You will tell us your name and occupation. What? My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, surface under which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity which is completely attached to this notion of occupation. And once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not gestalt per se, but derives instead from the vagueness inherent of all representation of the... By which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my... Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case of hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. You ask quite simplistically what I saw. However, we must understand that Homo sapiens possess two eyes, each of these designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of signals. Tonight I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. On his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet. Oh yeah, we didn't find the pistol now that I think about it. What happened to the weapon? We only find the knife. That's something I need to remember later. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. It was not in the forehead though. Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not. Okay, so we have the pistol. It's a 3D pistol, it's not 2D this time. Could us have this into evidence. Weapon after can sign 2 rounds were fired. Fingerprints were wiped, obviously. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Tracy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man, I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. So this was probably the man that stole the panties. I imagine. Maybe it's not like the actual killer, but... Okay, I wanna check something first. Ooh. No clues here. Is there anything at all? It's a gun. Can we see like... Is that... Seems like a standard gun, nothing to say about it. Nothing, no fingerprints, nothing, just... Okay, I wanna see something actually. So we have the... To the right temple. The right temple is not the frontal robe, right? From the front, the square in the forehead. It's not true. It was on the right temple. Let me press it 1 second. You're absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course it was one shot. What do you ask? Aha, a contradiction, finally. According to the court... Ah! No, Apollo, no! He's doing the thing that he did not want to do. Okay, but... Apollo, why? What? Good eyes, Sir Justice. You're cool. Real cool. Eh? You really think so? Yes, there is no reason why this other shot had to have been fired at night. This pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, yeah? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During, perhaps, another altercation? Judging from his mug expression, I say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before he even spotted the problem. Which is not the problem I wanted to spot, anyway. We always make the biggest mistakes when we're the most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, as Apollo, find it. Okay, I think it's this. It was not... It was not in the front. It was on the right. I believe. Objection! No, no, no. That's all of it. I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Your Justice? Objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Look at this. The autopsy report? Is there a problem? Problem. Yes! The problem is the location of the entry wound. You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? Oh, I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of geometrical... What I do mean by this, for example, the fashion of matter is a blah blah blah, the wavelength of the light emitted by a krypton and particles, we don't know. Additionally, it is a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to the basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely, that... what's your objection to these krypton particle thingies? That is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small? You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Let's look at the autopsy report. Location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? Say quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? It is right, finally. What do you want? Nice voice, by the way. Earth justice, oh, Earth justice. Yes, your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Phoenix Wright, was it? Why do you have to be rude like that? Yeah. Hey, her forehead. Her forehead. I mean, yeah. Let us imagine you're walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do? Her forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I probably shout, stop! And you, Fräulein? Me? Well, I probably scream, ee! And you, Herr Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? Ah, I understand the logic. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. So it's gonna say he was about to shoot, but since I screamed, they turned his head, and that's why he got shot into the right part of the head. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Seize this at once, you two! I cried, with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Seems very simple. I don't see anything in this. Indeed, with composure. As always, I'm always very elegant. I don't know. Maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. Doesn't really matter now. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram if you would. 3D? No, it's not 3D. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop please!" or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness' direction. Yes, I understand the logic, I understand. The killer were to have fired just that moment. As we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple. As in the report. That seemed to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in a university department of science. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. I haven't seen anything. We need to press on some stuff here. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. I don't think there's gonna be anything here. Seize this as once, you two. Okay, so he shouted. And turned in the direction of my voice. I need to examine this. We can examine the entirety of this. It's very silly because it's a very big object. I wouldn't expect this to work. At the moment I don't see anything. Left at the crime scene. Tossing the pistol aside. This makes sense. I just want to press it to see what it sees. And try to apprehend the criminal? Why would he do that, Apollo? It's... I mean, he wasn't harmed, but I suppose if he throws his weapon... I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I would be so scared myself. Also, I'm very small, so... I wouldn't be able to do such a thing. But I can understand the logic behind that. Isn't something about the strike you saw, Apollo? Killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Okay, where does the sheath? I suppose it's gonna be like... where does this come into play? I suppose? No? Okay. Okay, sorry. I need to think it over. Okay, let's go... okay, this is fine, I think. Let's go from here. You hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise. Victim didn't ask you for help? It can be said that they didn't have time to ask. We didn't have time to take a single step. I'm totally sure the killer fired because Mr. Secret... I don't think, Trucy, that's how it works. We need to find the evidence, we cannot just assume things. Upon our call, clear the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? Seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was who we did the deed. You see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed. But wait, when would he wipe the fingerprints? If he just escaped? This feels wrong. I'm gonna try pressing on this. Yeah, someone wiped the fingertips, but if he just tossed it aside, how could he have done that? Wait a second.
That's another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can see how it affects you.
Come again?
Wait a second, you say? A second? Are we intended to wait just that? A single second was... Now, would you ask for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, 35 seconds?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't think you're objecting to length of the second. No, we are not. I like this though. I like this type of taking everything super seriously. It's something I do most of the time. I mean, no. Here, just look at this pistol. Doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
Common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loved to leave fingerprints.
Yeah, but you said that it just tossed it away. Who cleaned this? That's right. It didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
Oh!
The little girl sticking it to the university student. That's a song in there. I'm not little. Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fräulein? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? No, because he specifically says were wiped. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo.
Well, Mr. Justice?
The killer had been wearing gloves? No way. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. Fingerprints were wiped, which I think, yeah, you're gonna see like a wiping remain, right? Even if you do something like this bottle over here I have, if you clean it, you can see that it was cleaned. But if you have like gloved fingerprints, you can see the gloved fingerprints, which are like blank. There was actually, in the 5th case of the first game, there was this sort of thing happening, and you can clearly see the difference. It contradicts your testimony. If anything happened as you say it did, you won't have time to wipe the pistol.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
That sounds solid to me.
Well, Herr Forehead, any of your precious objections?
What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witnesses said? Isn't what obvious? Oh, my favorite music. When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Wookie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Wookie threw away. You're right. Just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. Must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a law letter in my own blood, was sent by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see. I've raised a pill and poor, might made perfect to my name. That's for the prisoners.
Yeah, whatever. Say for certain that the witness saw the killer throw something. I have something to say about this. Yes, we have that. Shut up, guy. Gavin. Kind of name is Gavin anyway. Reminds me of Gavel. I'm gonna get Gavel to the head. The killer threw away before fleeing the scene. It was the knife. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Take that!
Is that a sword?
So one of those on the late night movie last night. Well, you were supposed to come here in court at 10 in the morning and you slept late? In a court of law? Whatever. It's Phoenix, right? It's Ace Attorney, sorry. No Phoenix right here, only Mr. Forehead over here. His prints? Single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, her forehead? You're forgetting two other things you just proven. One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Wokikitaki. Two, the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. I mean, again, the idea was, I think, he wanted to. There was intention, or I don't know. He wanted to restore his honor or whatever. But he didn't do it. He clearly didn't do it. He's just bluffing because he wants his honor restored or whatever. It did. Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here. Scott is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behove us to hear about what really occurred. Let's assuming, please.
It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said, assuming. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
Everything turns into a Russian accent. I don't know, it's in my genes. I turn everyone into a Russian character. This court assumes that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, stitching my hair. The headphones are a bit too tight.
Could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could he simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
10 minutes later. Was you say a killer? Of course I could have run him down, yet what would they have done when cornered? It makes sense, yeah. Testimonially of the defendant present at the scene? Do we not also not know that there were no one else there? Seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? Does it not, Mr. Justice? Better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Okay, we need to press on some stuff here, because I didn't see anything once again. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. And that is, I think, understandable. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Which is understandable again. Use my cell phone to call the police. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that they have dabbled in medicine. The injury a witness, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Was no need for me to call an ambulance. Press syllogism. Yeah, whatever. The police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. We have someone, something to prove him wrong. So this is where Phoenix was hit with a car. So should you have seen Phoenix getting hit with a... No, it was outside. It was like... the important thing is that it wasn't in the park itself. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? Oh, I'm starting to understand. So the real killer killed him and then ran away with the car. And then... yeah, since he was in a rush to escape the crime scene, he left. I can see that happening. So in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came, nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. What is it, Rosie? Let me re-examine from the start. I mean, this is understandable, right? Which way did the killer run? Time it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. Oh, wait. We have the fingerprint. No, wait, we do not have that. We have left her in the bin. Wait, do we? No, we don't have that. We never had that as a proof. Whatever. What we had to do was look back once he was out of sight. So, they were here, right? And you escaped this way. It would have made more sense to escape this way, back to his house. Or like loop around, yeah. Well, let's see what they say. It was loop back once he was out of sight. Yeah, interesting. I was also thinking about that. I know I've simply seen the questions. Suddenly composed for someone who just witnessed a killing. One wants that what was left of the pursuit of science, but must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. Is moved by each chemical discovery, one drops one flask upon the laboratory floor. Very cool. Can't find. Yeah, I cannot find anything. This is like there's nothing wrong with this. This is just very simple. The killer ran away. He stayed there and called the police, and that was it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it might. I think he's not a killer. He was just there, and there is more to this. We're trying to back off a bit. No, I cannot. Never. Pen still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor. And play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I amuse myself by composing my next mess sheet in my head. But we cannot back off. Or should I? Should I just let him go? After 10 p.m. Maybe we should back off.
Some of us are glamorous careers. We like to get back to this month.
Her forehead. You don't have enough to put walkie away yet. Should I back off for now? Well, maybe it's better. There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. I think there is nothing wrong with this. There are many numbers of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user prints off. After the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. Is it over? Was I not supposed to do that? Can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you her forehead? This brings the cross-examination to a close. What? But you cannot just... There are too many things left unsolved. Oh yeah, of course. Is this Trucy screaming? I think it is her. What? What? Is this happening right now? Nobody move.
What? What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait, are you one of the Kitakis? Ah, so they sent someone because we cannot lose the trial. If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
Oh, what? This court was not bowed to pressure from the likes of...
Her judge. I see little point in future aggravating this gentleman. Recess. 20 minutes. Or I promise you, you'll regret it. Are we all dealing with mafia? Or, you know, not Yakuza? Wait! This is super unexpected. Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo.
Suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bolif, catch that mysterious man.
What the freak? Once again, something that has never happened before. Yeah, let's continue. We have another hour. Tracy? Tracy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show. Hey! Tracy, you're okay. I thought... Don't cry, Apollo. Ah, that's good for knocking gangster. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else... Oh my god. Oh my god. What the freak is this? She's the best. I love her so much. Not as much as Emma, but she is a very good candidate for a good assistant like Misty. Misty? No, Misty. Maya. Surprised? This is one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. It's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Where do you keep all these? It's like a wooden mannequin. Where do you keep these, Tracy?
Yes, I am a big hit.
Well, what do you think? And do you like it? You mean you... Tracy, there are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. My gosh, she really is talented though. How can you pull that off without anyone noticing? No more stage abduction, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. Might not mean anything, but it's all we got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. I remember. Were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction. So the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough there was a contradiction. That's true, but how does that help us? Do you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. He waits a tiny bit, and he looks at you. See it? At the very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense, and he filled with the corner of a page in his book. Yeah, he stopped for a second, the animation. How am I supposed to see that? When I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. And so Mr. Wright won all those games? It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. That is quite good at poker after all. But not good enough to go undefeated that long. So he cheated. I mean, is it really cheating if you can read your opponent? Does this count as reading? I don't know. Don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. Now scratch that. You have to watch his testimony, perceive the truth. Watch a testimony, perceive the truth. The thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Did I say that? I mean, he said that to you last case, Apollo, so you know. Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said about the trial started? Is this what he meant by us being fine? Method aside, she did the boy one guilty verdict already today. She's so cute, I love her. My god. Very, very good character. Very, very good substitute for Maya. Get ready for justice. Apollo. No, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can. I just flew in from the coast, and boy are my arms tired. So cool, unique animation. Hey, we're back. Nothing happened, don't worry about it. Was very cool though. Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me? Do you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom with the silk trumpet? Ah, right. Don't worry about him. I settled that. Sounds very ominous when you say that. It was an out-of-court settlement. Perhaps Fräulein let us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? He knows. He's smart. I think he's on to me. I wish he would stop being so cool. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for the gifted witness? Right. Defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. We'll grant your request, however. But this court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of figuring with his book. Let's take a look. Could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Oh, something there. I see. I see. Sure, I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Come on, Apollo. Superpowers activated. What's this? My bracelet? Oh, it is kind of like the Magatama then. What's going on? Bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. My bracelet is trying to tell me something. Cross-examination. Gonna prevent it, blah 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 blah. Hold it! So you called immediately after witnessing the murder? Police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them? Wait, Apollo. This has to be it. You mean his habit? Yeah, he's doing the page thing. Any time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Know what? My bracelet is different somehow. Can feel it reacting to something about the witness. What? Oh. Not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, see? I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Just need to touch my bracelet with air as it reacts to the testimony. Oh, it becomes a magnifying glass. What's going on? I can see the witness' face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else. Apollo? Try to see what's happening to me. This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing, in this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. Great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Let's look for Mr. Stickler Twitch, his habit. You remember it, right? When he says something he's not sure of, he feeds us with a page of his book. You got it. Right now you're looking at the witness' face. Your eyes are sort of bugging out. First, move your focus and attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place. Okay, so we go down. Perfect, now you're really ready. Ready for what? I need to perceive the truth behind the twitch. Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. And watch for his habit. That's right, that's your signal to look closer, to perceive with air. Find his weak spot and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true pokerhead daughter. A magician, thank you very much. Don't worry if you miss it, you can always try again. Now! Gotcha! I used my cell phone, so he didn't use his phone. I saw it just now. I could see it.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of desks, it's quite bad for my circulation, you know.
Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with a page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone?
What are you talking about?
I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? Can I see your phone? Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Oh, why? Whatever for?
Show me and you'll find out.
Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
Oh, it's because he lost it. So this is his phone. Probably. Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Yo, where did you get that?
It's the phone from yesterday. How strange, Mr. Stickler.
Oh,
Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
wait a minute. What is the meaning of this?
The cell phone was found yesterday in the Meractis clinic garage.
The Meractius. Why? That's where the victim lived. Yeah, that's impossible.
I'm messing up with the voices. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police?
Wow!
That is a wow, indeed.
Oh, it's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
A payphone? So you didn't call on your phone, after all. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler?
Well, to indicate with a startling high degree of accuracy, it was right around here.
That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? Can be only one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you saying?
How did it end up there?
Mr. Stickler,
You broke into the Meractin's clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all! This is the new cornered.
But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like because snuck into this fellow garage to commit some crime. I thought we were trying to kill him.
Well, Mr. Meractins was killed that night.
Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as the connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, it's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. You have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger on her forehead. Hit it.
The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say.
The evidence to prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Is it this one? Or is it the panties? I think it's this, right? Because this proves... Wait, I need to check something. Is it the mirror? I'm not sure actually. Because this doesn't prove anything. Well, this was stolen the same night. This is my only clue. No comment. Apollo, remember where we found that cell phone? Then it must be these. That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Meratin's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. Yeah, I suppose that this makes more sense.
An accident?
An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, or murder scene. Dr. Meratin's car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night. So he is the panties thief. So he stole it and went here to hide them, and he dropped his phone then. But when were your panties stolen, Tracy? Cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel.
Oh!
Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped these in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Yes, it makes sense. You know what this means? He didn't break into the victim garage that night.
It's most unexpected, Mr. Justice.
Are you naming the witness suspected in the murder of Palmer Actings?
No, stop this too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something.
I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Sticker and Palmer Actings. There is other than this.
I believe our testimony will be most revelatory.
Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor.
I know that face. That's the face of guilt. Ah. So what is this about? At night, yes, I went to the supermarket. Must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. But the cell phone was lying in a garage.
Oh yes, well, as you can see, my model cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. It's quite a pain when you drop it alongside the road.
What? Is it? Is it really? I'm not sure. It's like a normal cell phone to me. In case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. It's funny. Ablation did not react at all during that testimony. The nervous habit must not be acting up. Didn't sense anything either, actually. So it is... it comes into play sometimes. I understand. It's a new mechanic. No problem, I hope. Here comes Justice. So let's reread this. That night I went to the supermarket, and this, I think it's fine. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer and the victim the stand, all scream of stay. Okay. Was him, I saw the defendant at the scene. Do we have anything on these? Well, not really. Let's push a tiny bit. Press. That's when you passed in front of the Meractus clinic.
Why, yes, that's correct.
Was a pretty suspicious pose there. You think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took that night of the murder.
Of course.
Supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from here, past the Meractis clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yeah, who is I? Walked I? When I were... I'm confused though. There was an accident, so the car was not there yet. Wait, we don't know when the car hit though. It could have been a lot earlier. I walked right into that fateful park. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. To be exact, one of my safe went in from the entrance close to Martin's clinic. Well, from a noodle stand, for instance. I have no recollection of such a thing, no. I could not miss what happened next. I'm a keen observer. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand all of the day. Did I press him about this killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? I think... is there anything peculiar about these? Because we don't have anything on the victim, right? I wanna press him on the noodle strand first. You happen to remember the noodle strand? Quite well, yes. For a student of his sciences, Kino said blah blah blah. Remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said noodle. Nyeh. You liar, liar, pants on fire. Well, Mr. Justice, but the sign, that be important? It is very important. So the same the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. This noodle stand brought really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of those days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand says I can match up to Ivy's U cafeteria. So I applied to the school merely for a taste of her smart noodles. Yours? Why I remember the sign on the stand the video was pulling? You say noodle. It really doesn't though. It really doesn't. You are lying. It's Eldun. You're absolutely sure the sign is saying red noodle? Oh, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. Let's hear it. At least you have good sight, Stickler. I'll give you that. That doesn't sound like praise. The at least part, it's not really praising. It read without a doubt a noodle. I see. What were you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So you're claiming that when you saw the sign you were standing here. Here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. To carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand owner. Elduns. It's actually, you know, it's just this the noodle word backwards. I just noticed. I thought it was a rearrangement, but it's just backwards. Oh, inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure. Positive. Afraid your professor was wrong about that asset. Wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign so changes everything. But that says the sign said noodle. What if he saw it right? Let me check something very quickly. Ah, I saw it from the other side. I see. He was right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign could be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What? Mr. Justice shows us this spot. It was like here. Here? Or like here? I think it just needs to be like here. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. Yeah, because if you turn it around, how do you know that? When we were from the south, the The sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, the sign says noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back sign. It's Eldon's noodle. You lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Oh, you got me.
Objection!
Oh, look at the cool guy. So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all.
He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you end up going north. We've done a global scale direction are totally without meaning.
Yes, but you need to go around the entire planet, so it doesn't work like that. Actually, maybe it's right. What does it change? Changes everything, Apollo. Remember his testimony from before. Though it be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. 3D, the power of 3D. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense anymore. Because it was shot in the right part of his head. Yeah. Bonk. So why the bullet hit him in the right temple? But if he's standing on the other side... it reverses the whole scenario. Yeah. And this doesn't make any sense anymore. Mr. Strickler shouts from where he's now. And the victim looks in this direction. Yep. There is a shot to the left lobe if I saw one. Bullet would have to hit his left temple. Oh! In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the one location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you're absolutely correct, Fräulein.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? While the right side of the victim's head is north. That's where the witness was standing. Correct. So he was standing to the north. And the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Yow! That is a yow, indeed.
Order.
Wow, the apple didn't fall from far from a tree. He flipped his whole case on his head while I was still figuring it out. Apollo, you're so slow. She's 15 and she can figure out it on its own. I mean, she's a daughter of a defense attorney, but you did law school. So cute. Good job.
Objection!
What? You cannot punch. That is contempt of court. Out of the courtroom. Clarify one point for me if you would, there, forehead. What now? Are you totally accusing this college student of murder? Well, I can't say exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. Yeah, it's too silly. Like, he couldn't kill someone in cold blood and just, I'm gonna kill you. I'm evil and I'm gonna kill you. No, I don't see that happening at all.
No, please, look aside, I'm a really nice guy. Well, my friends say so.
All two of them, no. Well, kinda rude. Let's hear what the defense has to say. They really accuse Mr. Stickler? We can accuse of another crime. Yeah, we don't think it's a killer. The usual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now.
Oh, the word confession is in my dictionary.
Her forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate her Stickler's silence. Are you giving him a hand, Gavin, or what? I think I'm gonna accuse him of being a panty stealer. Absolutely. Show us evidence that points to the witness involvement in a crime. This one is better. Somebody tell me this isn't one of those good silences. We have to say, Mr. Justice. By all means, but your effort wasn't wasted. A brand new penalty. But it's this one. Okay, I'm sorry, I presented the wrong one. Is this? What? Is that woman underwear? Hey, those are mine. Hello? Oh, don't look at me like that. Oh my god. Order, order. Mr. Stickler. Well, I can say this comes as a shock. It's not what it seems. My Pythagorilla theorem, I swear him. Pythagorilla? What is Pythagora? Whatever. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in other place than the Merakin's cleaning garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of this crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. It's not what it looks like. My god. You should be ashamed. It's not what it seems. We found a culprit, but it was not the right one. We're silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl undergarments. Perhaps you're not aware that my school name was originally written for. I, or IV, I guess. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant, see? Your point? I'm not done now, I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of IVU. Science department are voluntarily curious. No challenge is too daunting. What greater challenge to science than a mystery? That is... man. No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science. A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. What? I saw her do it. She pulled the tire out of those panties. Okay. So he saw the demonstration. Okay, it may seem a bit less weird, but I kinda think that there's still something weird going on. What about the other ones? He's just trying to justify himself. He's a pervert, but he's trying to justify himself. But that's not all. First there was the tire, then a stepwat and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. It's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. He's talking about my magic panties trick. I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties. It marks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken, Tracy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits? Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl panties to understand a magic trick. You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder. There has been a recent rush of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I'm sorry, but I did it for science. This time I spied a pair of panties flopping in the breeze. I thought maybe this would be the pair that would elucidate the mystery of the night as she chased me through the streets. I wept tears of joy. But this is the night that I will seize the truth. At least one thing unexplained. You refer to our witness saw the lie, yes. The witnesses claimed they saw the crimes from the south, but was, in fact, in the north. This doesn't explain anything, though. So, what happened? There's gonna be someone else. Could there be like a rival? Like another... You know, this is a gang battle, right? It's gonna be someone from another gang that wanted her. Wait. Wanted her? Is it really that simple? Lover. Age 22. 56. Where's an apron, don't ask. Let's see. Would anyone care to explain why you lied about that? Oh, be my guest, her forehead. Me? Did not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then? Did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Apollo, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a... Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location? Yes. This. We found it in a trash can. The evidence that shows why he lied is this. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, her forehead? These are the last, honest. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't. Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. These panties are your handiwork as well? Oh my god, look at him. That night, I'd been chased, wandered into the Meratnis clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. I love these photos of like during the events of the crime. It adds so much more. It gives personality to characters and it makes the case more interesting, I believe. It's more art, you can see. Since this is a, visual novel, like you always stare at the same 2-3 characters. And when they make like those unique scenes, it's very interesting. I believe. Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties I made for home. To avoid the office where a girl works, I went towards the salt entrance. Oh, okay. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of panties? Yeah, maybe stealing from the mob is not a good idea. I'm not sure he's gonna still be alive for long after the trial, but we will see. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. I reported what I'd seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What would they search me? Whatever. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be done. Wait, he didn't say done, he said a lot of things. Yeah, it's so silly. I believe this brings today's proceeding to a close. No more the place to dismiss the witness for the remainder of the... One last thing, if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin? Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, the defendant, Waki Itaki, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Itaki has a clear motive. Yeah, it's all true, sadly. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else at the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution. Okay, so we're gonna go to the second day. Yeah, baby. No problem. Brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned. Okay. I think we can stop here for today. It is a nice place to stop. Wow. What am I doing? Back to title. Okay. So this was I think the first half of the second case. I suppose there's gonna be 2 of them. So it's cool. I'm very interested. I'm so happy to have seen Emma again. As you've seen, I really like her. I like her a lot. I like her so much. My god. Can't wait to see her again. Again. So, next stream tomorrow. I still have to decide what to do actually. I will decide tomorrow and then post the schedule as always. If it's not more Apollo Justice, it's gonna be Castlevania. I like alternating, as you know, but we will see. Because I really wanna see how this continues. I'm too excited. I wanna see Emma again. And Trucy is very cute as well. Very beautiful characters. I like this new cast of characters and I hope they stay with us for a very long time. So, let's see if we can raid someone. There's gonna be, I think, Parisa probably. Where is it? Raid channel. There is Parisa, there is pretty much only Parisa, yeah? Let's raid Parisa. They're playing Skyrim. Okay, let's raid them. Thank you so much for everyone that came today. Thank you so much for being silly. Thank you so much for listening to my voices, which are very silly. But yeah, let's see you tomorrow. Tomorrow also I'm very excited because something should arrive that I ordered. So let's hope it arrives tomorrow. I've been waiting for it since last week. I will show you maybe if it arrives or maybe not. We will see. Anyway, see you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will object to you later and say hi to Parisa. They are very kind and I think they deserve a lot more. They're trying really hard to grow, so yeah, they're great. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Wow. 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 Beep, 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 beep.
Using Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Hi Raiders, hi Dahlia, thanks for the raid.
Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find in